Hello Pisces, this is your March 2017 monthly tarot reading. The way I do my monthly tarot reading is I divide this into 4 sections. I start with work, health, home, and love life. For you, with work, we have 4 of Cups upright and 3 of Pentacles upright. You're working and you are getting a lot of collaboration. You're collaborating with people that you're working with. You are presenting. You are putting proposals together, I hear categorically, Pisces, but I also sense that there's going to be time where you're not content with what you're doing as much as you would like to be. You put up a brave face. You work well with your colleagues. However, I also feel that that this is not something that is ticking your creative boxes as much as you like. For, uh, for some people, I feel that even though you're actually in a job, you are going to be going out and looking for other opportunities because this is not ticking your boxes as much. You know, Four of Cups is a card of discontent, is a card of where boredom, really. So as much as you're busy working, I don't think there is the boredom with you not having enough work to do. It's just the work that you're doing is not what keeps you as emotionally fulfilled as you would like. For people who are looking for work, again, there are opportunities, there are options, there are interviews, there are presentations. However, these might not be to your liking. These might not be the organization that you thought you'd want to work for, or an opportunity that you're completely satisfied is going to be what you like to work, what you'd be looking for. But depending on what your situation is, I feel that this is something that's coming across, and as far as you'll be the best judge to know if there are opportunities, but there are definitely opportunities. It's just down to you whether you like them enough to take them. As far as your health, we have 5 of Cups in reverse and Ace of Pentacles upright. I feel you've gone through a period where you might have been distressed about your health and more emotionally distressed than about the physical health of yours, quite categorically. I feel that was a period in the past, and you are now feeling more healed, and you're feeling strong about this. Stronger, I hear categorically. However, I also feel that there's something new that's being offered to you, which might actually help you better your health. This could be down to a new physical fitness regime that you've heard of, thought of, that somebody's now talked to you about and you like the idea of, or this is a new treatment that has been offered to you that you've heard about, read about, that is something is going to make you feel more content with your health. And I think this is something that you might want to think about, and the only reason I mention is because I know that we're in Venus retrograde, and any kind of elective surgery or anything that has not been planned, or it changes the way you look. Again, it depends on your natal chart where this really where this sits for you. If it does, then this is something that you'd have to evaluate at that stage. But your medical professionals are the best people to advise what works for you. But I feel that this is something that is advised to for you to take, whether it's to improve your physical fitness or any medical treatment that's going to help you feel better. As far as your home life, we have 10 of Wands upright and the Transition card upright. You're getting started. You're putting your ducks in a row to get started with putting things together, starting your home life. This could be that you've recently moved. This could be that you're preparing, that you're going to actually move. The transition can be a change that you're looking for, whether this is changes that you're going to make to in your home life, or with the people that you live at home, or how you live at home, quite categorically. And 10 is usually an end of a cycle. So there's a cycle that's ended, and now you're ready to dive into a new part of the way you live at home. And this is going to take some work. So this is, you putting your ducks in a row, as I mentioned earlier, to try and go with this transition. Now, that transition is always a change. Sometimes we can be averse to it, and usually more than not. And this is a transition that's going to, I feel, take time, and it's going to be good for you in the long run. However, it's going to take, there are small steps, and there are lots of steps I hear that are going to be taken for you to get to the final stage. But that can definitely start this month if you feel that this is going to help you out. For people looking for a home, I think this is again a period where you're going to be looking at all the options. There's maybe you've got an option and now you're looking to move, and you've got so much of work to do, and there's just so much to do for you to move that this is tiring you out, and you're feeling like, oh my God, where am I going to start? When is this going to end? However, this change is going to work out in your benefit. There's small, easy steps that are going to happen. It's not going to all be perfect from day one once you move, but there's small, easy steps that are going to help you get there eventually. And for people who are, not looking to move, it still goes that there's lots to do, and there's a change there, which is not going to be easy to start with. As far as your love life is concerned, we've got Knight of Wands upright and the Hanged Man upright. I'll start with the single people. Somebody younger than you, a fire sign, that could well be, or somebody who's, it could be moon sign, it could be rising, or with those traits. I feel that there is somebody who can be younger than you coming into your life for a flying visit for a short period, and then things go into a limbo. This could be very specifically with some of you, but I feel that there is certainly some of you that I hear that and sense that for. For the rest of you single people, I feel that this might be, I don't think that's you, but there could be a small 10, maximum 20% where you were this person that you go and visit somebody, and then relationship doesn't, this is just a visit rather than a relationship, but it impacts you emotionally as far as your emotional life is concerned. I still feel strongly that this is an outside energy. Now, for others, I also feel that there's a travel involved. Again, I'm still on the single people. There might be some travel involved, whether this travel is going to take you somewhere, and then after the travel, things go into limbo. Things don't progress as you like to be, because now you're back home or you're in a different environment, or that there are people who come in who are traveling, and you meet them, and then after that it doesn't move forward. So it could go in various different ways. There's so many of you. This is general reading. Like I say, I can read specifically for you if you'd like me to. And for people who are in a relationship, I also I feel that there's going to be, I hear business as usual. I don't know, I didn't mean to say business, but that's what came across, so I had to say it. There's going to be travel involved. Maybe that you're coming home and now things go into a limbo, like the way they have to, because you've got so much to do, that things are just going on the way they're going on. And I don't see a lot of communication, however, and I feel that there might be travel involved, which might hamper the communication if one of you is traveling more than the other. And I also feel that for people in a relationship, this could be that there is a child involved, or who is now moving away. Quite specifically, I don't know. I know this is love and emotional life, but that came across, so I'm going to have to say it, that the child is now moving away, and now your relationship has come to a point where you don't have as much things to discuss and talk about as you did when you had your child around. For others, I feel that in a relationship, that This could be that, if there is a third party involved, then that can, and it didn't go anywhere, however, it's not finished as yet, then your relationship dynamics with either of the party, wherever you are in this dynamic, goes into a state that it doesn't move forward or backward. And I sense that this will, but just not in the month of March. There you have it. That's your March 2017 reading. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe. And if you'd like me to read further into these cards or any other situation in your life for you, I'd be happy to do that. Please contact me through an email, through my email even, which is mentioned in the description box below and on the video as well. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you in April. Bye.